Today is harmonics. So today is day 2 of me getting back in shape after a month of not playing whatsoever. Okay, yesterday I did a little bit of scales with mixed articulations and thirds. I did long notes on chromatic scales, and I think that was it. Like 20 minutes of practice just to get the general picture. Now today I'm starting with harmonics. I thought of starting again with scales, but no, I changed my mind and I started with harmonics. Now, the horrible thing that happens when you don't play for a while is that your muscles go and your high notes, which mean A, B, especially C, high D, high E, high F, all the palm keys here, they just tend to shoot up and they become so sharp, which is really annoying. So the more time you leave the saxophone, the more those notes are just gonna be sharp. Okay, so what I was doing is when you do the harmonic, you try to match the harmonic to the note, but because the muscles are lazy, then the normal note will be sharp. Anyway, it's just a mess of stuff, and it's so harmonics is a good practice. That's it. To go back to it and pretty quickly, do harmonics. Okay. Even just holding a plain B flat for a while, even if my intention is to do harmonics, doesn't matter. Even holding that long B flat, it's an amazing exercise because it's developing the sound again on the lowest note of the saxophone. So it's a beautiful thing to do. So I stayed on B flat for a while, then I went to the first harmonic, and that is always a little bit hard to get. And if you notice, sometimes it was happening, other times it wasn't happening, but you just keep going until it's more stable. Then I went to F and I was trying to match the harmonic to the natural F, to the normal sound, and the harmonic is always a little bit sharper than that F. So I'm trying to bring down the harmonic. If you've done harmonics and you know what I'm talking about, then you should try this. If you're more a beginner, maybe intermediate or like upper beginner kind of thing, then maybe harmonics are a little bit of a stretch at the moment, but you will do harmonics at some point in your life, which is really important. And I'm already feeling my muscles. I really feel them, so harmonics are good not only for sound but also to bring up your strength in your muscles. So it's just like a very good general workout. Just we're going to the gym. We're not playing saxophone. We're going to the gym for your muscles here. Okay, a little note on what's happening now. Now I moved up to high D, which is palm key over here. Okay, I did F and then I went to harmonic of B flat, which was kind of okay. And now I'm out on D. So I'm checking the normal D to the harmonic, the harmonic note. What I'm hearing is that the natural D is really sharp and the harmonic is kind of okay. So I'm actually, instead of bringing down the harmonic as it was before on F, I'm actually trying to bring down D. So remember, if you don't play for a while, as I said before, the high notes here are just gonna shoot up and become really sharp, okay? So the more trained you are muscle-wise over here, the more the notes are gonna be in tune. So don't expect to have the perfect intonation on the high notes if you haven't played for a month or 2 months, okay? So I know that, and even though it bothers me like crazy, I know it'll get better as I go by. Okay, so I feel that everything's getting a little better. Intonation wise, there are some improvements. Muscle wise, I feel a little stronger. I went all the way up to the altissimo, and when you do altissimo in harmonics and you just compare the normal note to the harmonic note, your lip becomes really tired, especially if you haven't played for a while. So I try to do that for a very short amount of time. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a really my lip is gonna hurt a lot today and tomorrow. So tomorrow I won't be able to practice as much. So I just do a little bit to to just build the muscles again, but I don't do crazy stuff. Okay, it's just a little hint. That's it. Okay, flats, B flat major scale, only using harmonics. So now I introduced a new topic into my practice. So far it's been all technical scales and sound and stuff. Now I'm revising the last solo that I was working on in July, which is Dig This by Hank Mobley, which is really cool. I'm just doing the first chorus and I'm just trying to get it back into my fingers and into my ears essentially. And it's okay. It's not so bad. Now I need to polish it. Going forward, I need to polish it in terms of articulation. I need to hear better and see and hear where the articulation is essentially, where legato is, where he's tongue in and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the next topic. So I'm adding one topic at the time and taking things slowly, so not to rush the whole getting back to shape process. One other thing that you lose when you don't practice is the flexibility of your fingers. Now, I'm going fast, but I'm feeling heavy. My fingers feel really heavy, so I'm not happy with the clarity of what I'm playing. So that's something else that happens apart from the sound, apart from the muscles going and stuff like that. The fingers also lose that flexibility, and that more than flexibility, that agility, in playing fast. Okay, so it's something also that needs to be worked on in the days to come. But it's a good, it's an entry point. I just do it. I don't spend too much time on getting things perfect. I just refresh my brain. Okay, now it's time to bit by bit, day by day, I make it a little bit more strict for myself, until I go like okay, now slowly, it's like a fade in into the normal routine that I had before. So remember, when you going back to playing, don't expect from day one to go like, okay, now I'm taking my metronome, I'm gonna play like I was before. No, because you're not gonna be like before, because you've lost a lot if you stop for a while. So do a gradual fade into your routine. So give yourself a few days, then depends if you have a deadline or not. That's different, but I don't have a deadline in my case, so I'm just, that's why I'm taking it easy. So anyway, to sum up, I did harmonics. I was trying to match the harmonic note to the normal note. In some cases, the harmonic note was a little flat. In some other cases, was a little sharp. Whatever happened, you try to correct it with your ear. Remember that if you stop for a while, if you stop playing for a while, your palm keys over here, the high notes, are gonna be really sharp naturally, okay? Because your muscles are not holding the note anymore. So you need to give a few days before those notes start to come down a little bit and you're able to control them. Then I did a little bit of, not so much as yesterday, but I did a little bit of scales, thirds, mixed articulations, going all the way up to G sharp just to check. And then I revised few solos, Dig This from Hank Mobley and Happy Birthday from Wynton Marsalis, and just to have a general picture of the thing. And tomorrow I'm gonna be introducing the metronome, and I'm gonna start practicing a little bit more diligently. And I think that's it. So yeah, keep those things in mind. Just remember, do a little fade in. Fade in into your routine, and don't expect to have everything perfect from day one, because after a while, after all, it's holidays, so it's fine to relax. It just, then it depends how you go back to it. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, and subscribe to the channel if you want to, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you.